so few people have found their passion and found why the hell they're on this planet. I say beyond motivated because it takes that to be successful. Why you can't find purpose? Because in your head, there's a bunch of noise. The second I put on the kind of quote unquote Bose headphones and silence the noise, I listen to my internal voice. Half of us live our whole lives and never even listen to what the hell we want to do. How are you gonna find purpose when you don't even know who the hell you are? If you're living in Chicago and it's -2 degrees, and I motivated you to get out of your house and go run 2 miles, but that wind chill hits your face once you go outside, that motivation is gonna go away real fast. You go back inside and sit your ass on that couch. A person that's driven and passionate, they go outside, feel that wind chill, they go back inside to get a new hat, because I'm gonna get my damn running today.
People that are hungry, they're the first ones to get up in the morning and the last ones to go to sleep at night. People that are hungry, they have an agenda for their life, of what they want to get out of the day. People that are not hungry, they are part of somebody else's agenda. They just are trying to go through the day. When there's a reason for your life, reasons are empowering reasons. They bring something out of you. Reasons allow you to rise and face whatever life throws at you.
God, when he created all of you, all of us, he gave you a gift at birth. At birth, he gave it to you. The cool thing about God is he didn't hide it from you. He didn't put it on a mountain. He didn't put it under the water. He didn't hid it under no rock. He put it in you at birth. God never created a soul without giving them a gift. All of you are gifted at something. The problem is you keep wanting your gift to be what somebody else's gift is. If you ain't really an actor, why you acting? If you really don't really produce music, why you out here trying to, you really not a rapper. Identify your own gift, because you already have it. Here's the way you identify your gift. Your gift is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That is your God-given gift. The dude that gave me my first haircut in Texas, you know how much he charged me for my haircut? $10. Do you know when he came out on the road with me on the Kings of Comedy and did the Steve Harvey show, do you know how much he was making per haircut? $1,500 a haircut. You know how many haircuts I got a week? 4 haircuts a week. This dude made $6,000 a week cutting hair. Now guess what he got? He got 4 salons in Texas and 2 barber colleges. You know what he made? $6 million a year. You know what he do? He cut hair. Y'all got a gift that God gave to you at birth. If I was you, I would do that gift before you mess around and leave this world.
When I became a speaker and I started my business and several other businesses, it was against all odds. You hear me? Against all odds. With no college education and nobody who looked like me that was doing what I'm doing now, everybody counted me out. And then when I met Mr. Leroy Washington, he said, "Young man, develop your mind. Young man, be mindful of who you're around. Young man, once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are." People say, what's the most difficult thing you've ever done? Making $1 million? No, the most difficult thing I've ever done, to believe that I could do it. Given my circumstances, born in an abandoned building on a floor, not knowing my birth parents, being a foster child and then adopted, being labeled educable, mentally retarded, put back from the 5th grade at Douglas Elementary School into the 4th grade. To overcome being in a culture where you are marginalized, where you have the complexion of rejection. To believe that I had the ability to do it. There are over 70 million people that don't want you to live your dream. What we have to do is be more determined to live our dreams than the people who are just consumed with stopping us. When people are working against you, when there are systems and things in place that are designed to hold you back, you got to be hungry. Things have not changed that much that you can't be hungry. If you're not hungry, if you don't feel that your goal and your dream is necessary, your dream will end up a casualty. This is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. This is the time to build legacies and get focused on what your goal and what your dream is and what is it that you're going to do now. It's better to have a plan and not need it than to need it and not have it. And I'm saying to you, find something that's you. This is our time. This is the time to get it done in 21. Part of that process is what's going to be different about you. What's going to be different? This is the time to take it up, to step it up. This is the time to take your performance, to take your focus to the next level. What's going to be different about you? See, the people that are going to maximize this, the people that are going to capitalize on this, the people that's going to make this year 21, the year to get it done, are the people that are hungry. It's time to get serious. What is it you want to do? What's in your heart? What is it that you'd like to do before you check out? We are here to do the greater work. So what does that look like for you? We're here to build a legacy for our children and our children's children. You have to get to a place where you say to yourself, I'm not going out like this.
If you could think of how to become a millionaire, you'd do it by Friday. You don't have to go that far. All of you can do something somebody will pay you $10 to do. I don't care if it's cutting grass, doing their hair, painting a wall, teaching, tutoring. Everybody can do something for $10. This is how I got to this place of success. My jokes were $25 a night. I made that for a long time. Whatever you do to make $10, this gift that God has given you at birth, do whatever it is for $10. After you make the $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. You'll now have $100. After you make $100, whatever you did to make the $100, that $10 idea, I want you to do it 10 more times. You're gonna have $1,000. Now, it's gonna get a little more difficult, but after you make $1,000, whatever you did to make the $1,000, I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $10,000. Now we gotta focus now. Whatever you did to make $10,000 that started off with your $10 idea, what I want you to do is focus. I want you to do it 10 more times. You now have $100,000. You're gonna have to hire some people. You're gonna have to pay some people some money. But you take that $100,000 and you reinvest it. And what I want you to do is whatever you did to make the $10 that you did 100 times that turned into $100,000, all I want you to do is take that same idea. Don't change nothing. Do it 10 more times. I got news for you. You have just made $1 million. You do not have to complicate this thing. You don't need an education to do this. You just need the principles of success. I'm telling you, man, I took these $25 jokes and I turned them into a lifestyle. You can take this God-given gift that he gave you and stop thinking of how to make $1 million. Just go make $10 and do everything 10 times as hard. Now, it's gonna be hard. Understand that. It's gonna be very hard. But you ain't got nothing else to do. Because let me tell you something about being not successful. Being not successful, that's really hard too. So you might as well apply yourself to something that has